Hi, folks. I need to turn that off because I can hear myself in the microphone, and that's not good. All right, much better. Here we go. So hopefully this is... Yep, it looks like we're good. Hi, everybody. Good. How we doing today? Hi, everybody. How we doing today? Let's do some sleeping and some muting because don't need to hear that. Muting because you don't need to hear that. Muting because... Okay. I'm trying something new because I received recommendations that doing a now streaming slide like intro is a bad idea. So that's why we're not doing that tonight. Rather than we're just jumping right into it. Alright, so let's go over to the Villager Trading Hall because that's where I want to spend some time. Oh, nope. Let's not forget the things we need. We know that we need cobblestone because we're going to need a heck of a lot more pistons. This was a problem we did last time, so let's learn from our mistakes and actually get ourselves a shulker box and move it over to where the Villager Trading Hall is. But hi everybody, I hope you're all having wonderful days and wonderful evenings. Today was a pretty good day for me. It was beautiful, and when the weather is nice, my day just tends to be better. Like, it's nice to be able to get outside and enjoy the weather. We got to the mid-60s today, which for the Northeast is just beautiful, beautiful. Hello, Michael. How are you doing this evening? Hopefully you also had a wonderful day. And so right now we're just gathering up materials to go over to our main Villager Trading Hall, which is where we're going to be working on what we're going to be working on tonight. And if you are new, which I don't recognize your name, so you may be, it is 300 different villagers, of which we have a row of almost every single profession that's available in the game. So this is the base. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good day. It's always better when everybody has good days. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is just gather up the materials we need to build a couple more rows. And this is the site of our existing base, which still has some more stuff to do, but I've kind of been quite frankly, I haven't been inspired in order to do this. I've tried a variety of other things to put here, but nothing's really felt right. So that's the joy of Minecraft, is there's always more professions and more, more projects is the word I was looking for there. So let's go off to our Villager Trading Hall and check it out. And hello to everybody else. I see from our fancy new counter that we've got 3 people on YouTube and 3 people on Twitch, as the Villager Trading Hall takes a minute to load in because Minecraft does not like dealing with this many villagers. And this is our trading hall for folks who have not seen it before. Like I said, it is a row of every single profession, and it ultimately is going to be a concert hall. It's going to be 2 layers, which is why there's 2 different layers of rails. The second layer will be up where that second layer is. And we're going to finish building out this section today, which hopefully will finish the first floor. It'll be about 300 villagers by the time we're done. So, but hi everybody, lurker or not, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining today. So, okay, so let's get going. That gives us 2 things of glass, and we need to get dark oak, which I believe I left enough here. And we've got plenty of glass. It's the joy of having all these traders, is glass is not a problem. Yeah, 300. It's I'm definitely looking forward to it when it's done. Although the lag may be intense, we may have to turn down the amount of chunks that we load while we're out here. I had dark oak. Had it. I know we had it from last time, so we just need to find it. If not, we can go and whack down some trees. That won't be that bad. Thankfully, I know exactly where a dark oak forest is, and it's not that far. And I don't see any, which is weird. So maybe we'll go and do that. Let's drop these shulkers because we don't need them, and offload all this stuff so we've got a nice empty inventory. But yeah, I like doing large projects, which is one of the reasons why you see this monstrous project. It's fun to do things that are a little bit ridiculous and make it so that you never need to do it again, which while we're talking about this is my I never need to do it again pumpkin and melon farm, which is quite a bit. It basically comes pretty close to filling up the storage system that we built every time that I run the collection mechanism here. And it's a lot of storage, as you can see over here. So I used to have this running every 10 minutes, and I stopped it because it got full. So let's go get some dark oak, and so we can get to work on the project itself. And for that, we'll go into the nether and our nether hub. Okay, so where are we right now? We want to go to our original section. And this is our nether hub, also a work in progress. This one is mostly done, but I'll zip over here if people have not seen it. This is what the finished nether hub looks like, this whole section right here. And the whole thing will be done like this when we're done. And so it's got a nice soul sand path and a fully lit up beacon with speed, which is why we can run super fast. But I will go over here where our actual and run face first into that. Ow. Who needs a face? It's overrated. And come down to where I know there is a dark forest. So, but again, hi everyone. I played around with the overlay since last week's stream. So that's why one of the things that I definitely noticed is there was a lot of cross conversation where I'd be talking to people that would be on YouTube and talking to people that would be on Twitch, but you couldn't talk to each other. So I wanted to fix that, which now is why you see there is a combined chat that shows up in the bottom left of the stream. So now whenever anybody talks, everybody who is on the three streaming platforms, the three platforms I'm streaming to, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, will all be able to see each other, and you'll all be able to talk to each other as well. So I thought that could be an interesting experiment, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this is good for the community, because at the end of the day, if I don't have a good community, I've really got nothing. I can sit and talk to myself without streaming, but what makes it fun is being able to talk to all of you folks. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. I was looking at my wrong chat. Rather than looking at the combined chat, I was just looking at the Twitch chat. So sorry anybody on YouTube if I ignored you, I apologize. Yeah, exactly. Michael, you could talk to YouTube. Anybody, the other three people, if you don't want to be lurkers, you can talk back, but it's totally fine. I welcome lurkers on my stream. I know some streamers don't like them, but quite frankly, I'm happy to have people here. Like, if you're new to the stream and don't know who I am, I don't do this for a living. I do a YouTube series that is called Building Bread. And I also stream basically for, partially for fun, but I donate 100% of the profits that I make to local food banks. So everything that I do and all the money that I earn goes directly to charity. I like streaming, and I like playing games, and I like interacting with people, but my day job is quite good, and I like it a lot, and it supplies me with what I need to make a living. So the whole reason that I'm here and doing stuff is to help out other people. Okay, can I replant? This is the problem with dark oak, is that you need 4 trees, 4 saplings in order to be able to replant. And sometimes you just don't get them. So that's why we'll go with our hoe here that has fortune on it, so that will give us enough saplings. Also, if the sound is off, if the music is too high or too low, or if the sound effects in the game are too high, just let me know. I was playing around a lot with my mixer settings too, and so there could be some differences in what comes out. And I want this to be a pleasant experience for everybody. Okay, just plant like one more right here, and then I think that's probably enough. Let's get one more. We'll knock one more tree down. Get one more stack, just to make sure we don't have to come back here anytime soon. But this is the original house, if I didn't mention it, where we first settled. This is the spawn chunks of the world itself. So this is where we spawned, and this is the first house that we built while we were basically getting settled in the world. And it's nice and cozy and has basic storage and enchanting table and a couple of small farms. Like we've got a pumpkin and melon farm back here and a very simple netherwort farm here and a cow farm and wheat, and there used to be bees, but they've all flown away now, as well as sugarcane. So this is where we spent about the first, I think, 8 episodes of the YouTube series that I do, which, like I said, is Building Bread, which is a Let's Play with a slightly different spin, because I enjoy playing the game fairly deeply. So I'm one of those people that when I play a game, I like to find out the why behind everything. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you being on both Twitch and YouTube. It's always nice to get double the viewership. And hello, Chris. The music is good today? Awesome. That's great. I was playing around with it a bit, but one of the things that I definitely have to do is I need to get a second streaming channel that's just kind of like a let me test stuff without having to go live channel. So I've just been doing local recordings and everything. So, and the local recordings don't quite give you the full story. It's a little different from actually being live and being able to tell. All right, we got enough. That's good. And I hear zombies. So let's jet out of here and come back. One of the other things that I did that I wanted to talk about in case people had questions is I installed a couple of new mods, which is a big thing for me because I kind of like to keep this as vanilla-ish as it can be. And one of the mods is this super cool ambience and footsteps mod, which is why if you listen, whenever we're walking on things, we get different footsteps. Like when we're on carpet or soul sand or anything like that, the footsteps actively sound different than they do on hard objects like this stuff, or eventually when we get to stone. Like let's zip over here and we'll go back to the main base, which is almost all stone, so you can hear it. As well as it has different biome ambience. Esk, how is it going? Glad to see you here. You've been super active on Discord lately, which I really appreciate. It's great to have more people in the conversation. But like I was saying, like if you listen now, the footsteps are much harder than if I walk over to grass or something like that, where it gets much softer. Or the cool thing is if I go through grass, like I don't know how well this is coming through, but you can hear kind of like a shove. Oh, the wheat will show it off as I walk through wheat. Like it sounds like you're pushing the wheat aside. So I don't know. I thought that was really cool. The other thing it does that's neat is if you go to specific biomes, sometimes it will change the sky and other times it will change what the ambient effects are. Like if we fly out here, often when I'm over an ocean, I get seagulls, which sounds just super cool. Like it doesn't really change the gameplay at all, but I just really enjoy the extra ambience and like pulling you into the game that you don't normally get from Minecraft itself. So this doesn't quite break the rule of try and keep it as vanilla as possible, but I still like it, and we'll see because I know the night experience is not great on streaming. Discord does not work yet. I do need to add that, but the Discord is just discord.overhugs.com. If you go there in any web browser, it'll automatically take you to where the invite code is, so you can copy it or join if you use the web client. I do need to change the bot, which is Underhugs in here, to be a little bit better. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But you've given me, now I'm inspired, so I'll do that. I'll do that after the stream today, because I know watching me do it live on stream is not that interesting. Okay. So we need some wood and we need observers, which should be in our redstone box. I don't think I used them all. Right? Yeah, didn't use them. Excellent. And planks, which that'll be plenty. And let's get going. So you and go through and do this. So for the folks that are new, because I know there are a few of you looking at the user lists, I see some names I don't recognize, so welcome. But this villager trading hall is a number of rows. I forget exactly how many it's going to end up by the time that we're done. But basically, one per profession, with the exception of armorers, weaponsmiths, and toolsmiths, because realistically, you only need 2 or 3 of those, and everything else is just a duplicate with no purpose. Of 20 villagers each. And the goal is to basically have so many that I don't need anything else for any other reason. And it's worked out really well for us. If you go up, when we go up in the front, and I'll show it, we have 20 farmers, which gives us enough emeralds in trade from our pumpkin and melon farm, where we can get pretty much anything we need from any of the other villagers. And like, we have every enchant, the max level of every enchant in the game. So it is serving us very, very well. What else do I need to do? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do... I'm thinking about for when I want to get our zombie villager, our zombie in here, because that's what this does, is this is built-in zombification. There's the zombie over there, and what I can do is when I flip these levers, this area comes down, and then the zombie gets in direct contact with the villagers themselves, and will zombify them, so that we can get cheap trades. Yes, I can. Which text? The chat text needs to be bigger? The ambience mod? I'll link it in Discord. I'm kind of actually due to do a behind-the-scenes part 2. So I'll do it there too, but I'll put it in Discord so that you can get it soon. There's 2 different mods. There's one that I think is called Presence Footsteps, and I think the other one is M Ambience, like Milady, like fedora wearing, but ambience. So that is what they are, but like I said, I'll link it. Let me see. Making the text bigger is actually something I can do pretty easily. So... okay, how's that? Is that better? I am in US East, so right now it is, I don't even know what time it is. I had a clock up on my Streamlabs Stream Deck, but I changed it, so it's got to be like 8:30. Excellent. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm always appreciative of people who want to make the stream better, and bigger. Same thing. Again, I can't English today. All right, what were we doing? We need trapdoors. We need to go and get our shulker boxes that were over here. You think I'd have this down by now? Considering that how many rows have I built of this thing? You'd think it would be automatic, but it's not. Once again, professional Minecrafter. 8:20. So yeah, so we're in the same time zone, unless that's 8:20 a.m. because I do know we have a lot of Australians for some reason. I got some fresh limes today, and I've been enjoying water with some lime in it, which is just delightful when the weather is nice. Okay. So let's throw you down, because you have all the slabs that I need. And double check. Yeah, slab right there. Yep, every other. So yeah, each one of these will end up containing a villager. And we'll have to look up what we're doing next, because we're actually running out of types of villagers. Maybe this will be butchers. I do need to build a fish farm to take care of all the fishermen that we did last time. But I kind of really want to get this project done, because it's been going for a while. So I think I might focus on doing the rows of villagers and then doing their corresponding farms afterwards. Oh, a new dupe glitch. That is, that's interesting. What is it? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of duplication glitches. It just makes the game too easy, but, you know that already. Okay, so we need pistons, we need trapdoors. Let's just do the trapdoors right now, because I don't want to forget that, and that is definitely important. Okay. So, birch trapdoors for consistency. trapdoors. Okay. And each one of these needs a trapdoor. So I really should have done this before, but not a huge deal. The nice thing is that trapdoors don't have very many orientations, so you don't have to worry about getting them perfect most of the time. It will just work as long as you're not standing on it, because we can't place it, because then he says as he screws up the placement, we are too tall. So it would not work placing it straight down. Like, we could do it if a creeper was standing there, because creepers are slightly shorter, but the player character is just under 2 blocks. Okay. I do watch Hermitcraft, Chris. I am a big fan of Scar and Tango, largely, because Scar is good at Minecraft in ways that I am not. He is a fantastic landscaper, and I am definitely more of a technical player. So I like watching people that I can learn the most from. And Tango's just fun. Like, Tango does things that are different, and he does stuff in really different ways. Like, I love how every season he doesn't make just an iron farm. He makes an iron farm with creative ways that the golems die. So that makes it interesting to me. So those are the ones that I generally watch. Blocks only, diamond block duper. Yeah, they try to close those, because quite frankly, the ability to dupe any block is game breaking in many, many ways. Like, I don't mind duping TNT just because one TNT is really hard to get. Yeah, go away. I've had enough of you. I have had more than enough of you from the last stream when you created the never-ending raid, which I did finally find. There were 3 pillagers that were in a cave that was about 20 blocks down. Like, I don't know how they have even managed to do that, but that's why I couldn't end the raid. Like, I couldn't find them and I couldn't kill them. So finally I went and found them all and killed them, and there was much rejoicing. Auto crafting is something I have considered. And part of the reason why I'm more okay with it is because it's really hard to get it right. Like, it seems more in the spirit of the game, because you basically have to build a redstone contraption to even be able to do it. Like, if you look at the stuff, Ilmango runs that on his peaceful world, and watching him try and do it and figure out like how to load in the various things is great. And plus, like, some of the things it doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't understand why we can't autocraft like gold bars to nuggets or blocks or something like that, because all it does is just make you build a bigger storage system. Like, some things it feels a little less like more in the spirit of the game, but things that you can just transform, especially when you can do it without a crafting station, that feels more in the spirit of the game to me. But one of the interesting things, speaking of mods on the community server, is a lot of people have been pinging me independently for a modded version of the community server, which I would 100% support if there were enough people who wanted to donate to get it up and running. Basically, if there's like 3 people who are willing to contribute to a modded server, I would happily turn one of those on. Like, I've been playing Feed the Beast a bit on the back end just for fun, as something different and something as a diversion, and it's really interesting. Like, the amount of things that you can craft and everything in there is crazy, and it's a really just interesting different flavor of the game. If I'm ever going to do a setup run through the chat and Discord, yeah, I'd happily go through and do that. That might actually be a really good, like, number 2 behind the scenes. The chat and the Discord pop-ups and everything, I made the logos and everything in Photoshop. I do have a little bit of a design background, like, not tremendous. It's not what I do for a living, and I'm not really that creative, to be honest. But I've played around with Premiere and Photoshop and such enough where I can show people like how you do basic logo design and all that jazz, and I'm happy to. Like, one of the things that's important to me is to always give back to the community and really make sure that people get, like when people are starting, that there's an outlet to it. So yeah, I would be happy to do that. I need red concrete or red terracotta, and then we need carpet and stairs, and we're pretty done. Yeah, I can see the joy of getting into auto crafting like that, but the thing is like once you deviate too much from vanilla, at least for me, it feels like it's a different game. And I think it's not for me. I mean, more power to you. If you love it and that's what you want to do, then I 100% support you. And if you're having fun, you're doing it right. But it feels like it's a different game. And if I'm going to do modded, then I would want to play modded. Like, all the stuff I do is largely quality of life, and it's not really stuff that changes that much in the game. The only real exception to that is the mapping mod, and I think waypoints should be in Minecraft by default. Like, that's just every game. That Minecraft is too big of a game to not have waypoints, and it seems silly. But I don't know. I 100% accept that my views are not always consistent. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's come back here and start putting down the terracotta. We'll need to do one more, but by the time we're done, the villager should have unlocked because it will be in morning, and then we can get some more. And I think I've got enough string. I don't think I need to do anything else. So let's find where we put the stairs, because I know I made a bunch. Yeah, the part of why I'm not too gung-ho about, I know I had stairs, about the auto crafting is because it just does, it makes it start feeling to me just like you have everything, like the equivalent of having an infinite storage system that you have at your beck and call, and like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to me. So, but like I said, consistency. Thy name is not Hugs. All right, and that will give us enough bricks. Make some bricks and make some stairs. And that'll do. Bread. Yes, exactly. Bread, building bread, all the bread. It is just about time to change my cape as well, so I think we will be doing the wheat and the bread cape and shield. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. There were some really nice designs that people put on Discord that I would love to use. But hello, Oceans. I hope you're having a bready evening. Are you ready for the best stream ever? Haha! Yeah. I'll be here all week. Tip your server. Try the veal. Yeah, and I very clearly do not have a career in stand-up comedy. That is not happening. Okay. So, getting there. How are we doing on... Okay, so again, way more people on YouTube than on Twitch, which makes sense, given the following. But yeah, again, with the reconsidering of doing affiliate with Twitch, because that would mean I would have to stop streaming on YouTube, and that's more than half my audience right now. So I think that does not make sense. I don't need you. I don't need you. All right, let's go get terracotta, and then we use string, and then I will let chat pick what you folks want to do for the next villager type. So yeah, if you have a preference of any villager type that I don't already have, I will happily do it, and just let me know what type and what the workstation is. Yeah, the thing is once you go too far, you're basically playing in creative. Because if it auto makes the stuff for you, and like almost everything is farmable, like terracotta is not infinitely renewable, and like grass, dirt, gravel. Well, gravel is mostly infinitely renewable now with bartering farms, but sand isn't. So yeah, it just starts to get to why aren't you playing in creative if you get to the point of where everything is auto-craftable. But I don't know. Like, there is no question that will never be in vanilla. Like, they've said outright they have no interest in ever doing it. It's only partially renewable because you have to have, like, I have every type of terracotta, but it literally took every single one of these villagers to have every type of regular and glazed. And it's not really, like, when I consider renewable, I consider, like, I can sit there basically indefinitely, and these are not masons. These masons are over here. Yeah, those are cartographers, so the colors we're looking at are the banners, not of the terracotta, for those of you who are eagle-eyed at home. But, where are my masons? My masons are the next row up. I need to label this better, yeah. So I have all the different colors of glazed and regular terracotta, but I mean, I can only get 24 per Minecraft day of each color, because, like, now you'll see this guy's locked up for the day, and I don't have another red because it took me all 20 to get the 32 different colors of the regular and glazed combined. Esk, what do you mean, what do I have? Like, what villagers do I have? Okay, so we're done with the back here, we're done with the stairs, we just need to start laying down the glass. Yeah. But I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Like, they're definitely relenting and making more and more things renewable as time goes on. Like, I didn't expect gravel to be renewable anytime soon. So it wouldn't surprise me if, like, sand became one of the things that's renewable. Because I don't know why it really why there's a point to it. I don't understand why they freeze certain things and make certain things renewable and other things not. But who knows? But yeah, I consider renewable when I can spend the time to create a farm regardless of how difficult it is to make it, and that I can effectively AFK or have an auto clicker or something on and come out with chests and chests and chests of the stuff. Not that, like, the most I could do of terracotta would be, what is it, 24 every 10 minutes? Like, if I slept actually it would probably be about every 12 minutes. Okay, so we have, this is fishermen, and then this is weaponsmiths, toolsmiths, and armorsmiths, and then this is cartographers, and masons, clerics, 2 rows of enchanters, and a row of farmers. So we still need, like, butchers and fletchers. There's quite a few that are still needed. Red glass. Yeah, I've got plenty of glass here. And hello, wandering trader. I hear you. Alright, so now we can make some more red glass. And perfect. Put that away. Fletchers. Alright, we have 1 vote for Fletchers. Fletchers will be interesting because theoretically, if we get the right Fletcher, it could replace my potions of weakness. Although I don't know how efficient that would be, considering I can hit 4 villagers at the same time currently, whereas that would take 4 different arrow shots. And plus, I think it would do damage, which is something we don't want to do. Like, the last thing I want to do is kill somebody accidentally. So, I don't know. Something to think about. But a vote for Fletchers. Noted. Yeah, I mean, in theory, you could create a large enough villager trading hall that does slow motion with water. And, I mean, I suppose you could probably figure out a way to click through so that it would work. It just sounds really complicated, to be honest. Like, I mean, you probably could. And you might be able to do something interesting with like a piston bolt with timers on it as opposed to necessarily water. So yeah, it's theoretically doable. And I need slabbies. Zip up here. I'm gonna have to run the sugarcane farm. Like, just looks weird with it being 100% there. But, I mean, we have an entire double chest of shulker boxes of sugarcane. So remember when I said I like building crazy big farms? Yeah, crazy big farms. The villager I most need, there really isn't any anymore. I'm pretty much self-sufficient. The biggest one that I needed was definitely the first couple that I built. And the reason behind that is the farmers give me basically infinite emeralds, and so that lets me trade, and I get enough from the clerics in order to get all of the redstone and such that I need. And they also let me get... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But that was interesting. Okay, so we need a piece of glass right there. Forgot that. Glad we figured that out before actually parching a villager through it. So yeah, the first few here are the main ones that I needed, because like clerics, like I said, they give me redstone and lapis, and then all the enchanter or the librarians here, not only for that, but glass, like an infinite supply of glass was the other reason that I really needed them. And then, like I said, I can just trade the farmers. Like if you notice when I go through here, every single farmer has a pumpkin and melon trade. So all I have to do is run over to the pumpkin and melon farm and just grab like 4 stacks, and then I can just trade all the way down here and walk away with about 6 or 7 stacks of emeralds. So, all right, where was I? Yeah, the Il Mango design definitely does work. You'd still have to interact with each one of them, but it would be super efficient. It also would be crazy laggy, like having that. I don't know how he runs that. Yeah. Well, I'm more than happy if people don't have an opinion. I am more than happy to go with the Fletchers, just because that could be interesting. Yep. All right. So put all the string down, and then do the carpet. And Fletchers, I think, take flint, don't they? So that's going to be interesting. We'll have to go and get some gravel and get a fortune shovel in order to have enough flint in order to make 20 different fletching stations. Yep, Dylan, it is indeed Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy stream day. All right. Because I don't need flint literally for anything else. Alright, so some of you, put you in here. And this is why I can't find my logs, because I put them everywhere. But, so let's finish up the slabbies. And actually eat, because I know that causes some folks anxiety, especially on stream, so I'll be sensitive to that. It's all right, Dylan. You are always precisely on time. I'll say it over and over again. A viewer is never late or early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. And I mean that. Like, I'm just happy to have you here. I do make the VODs available for a couple of days after the fact. So if you really want to see what happened when you were not around, then feel free to watch that. So we'll just steal this. I have no inventory space. Shoot. So, and steal the detector rail, because I really am too lazy to go and get more. Things you shouldn't be admitting on stream, Volume 10. Yoink. And yoink. So, put you there, and put you here. And there we go. Now we have the ejector rail. So I think we're pretty much done. We just need to go and make the Fletcher tables. So double checking. It is, yep, 2 flint and 2 wood. So we need to grab ourselves a Fortune 3 shovel, which I should have enough of them here. Yes, the joy of toolsmiths. And that's Fortune 1, so all we need to do is zip up here. I don't have emeralds or books, so let's fix that. Pretty sure I put them in one of these. Alright, so that will fix the emerald problem. And we will need all of this for the next row, so I'll just throw that in there. So emeralds, and I think this one of these had books. If not, we'll just trade a bookcase, which is probably even faster. This is why villagers are so powerful. Basically, whatever you need, it's easy access to them. So yeah, we can trade a... I really grabbed a slime block thinking it was emeralds. Yes, they're both green. Close enough. I don't have to blow them up if they have bad trades. That's the joy of this whole system. If I don't like the trades, I flip this lever and the zombie kills them. And then I can just load in a new one. The thing you have to watch out for with villagers is if you kill them, then it will impact your trades. They will give you negative reputation, and that negative reputation will make trades more expensive, which is the opposite of what we want. So I think that will just do... We only need like 2 books, so... Oh, of course, I did it with the thing that had Silk Touch when I'm like, don't use the axe, it doesn't have Silk... It has Silk Touch on it. Okay, books. Cool. And so we want Fortune. Fortune, Fortune. Where are you, Fortune? It's really hard to read these signs when you're moving. Hey, Moody. How are you doing tonight? Fortune, 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 Fortune. No. I know Fortune is here. This is one of the things I'm definitely looking forward to with the next update, is the glow squids and the ink that they have that makes signs more readable. Fortune, right here, Fortune 3. You actually, I have not cured you enough yet. All right, well, noted. All right, so I can just put Fortune 3 on this back base and grab some gravel, and that will give us all the flint we need. Would I start a public SMP? We have a community SMP, Oceans, if you're looking to play with people that are here and where I will show up occasionally. So that is available right now by donation to Patreon. Like, if you don't already know, I give 100% of the profits that I make to charity. It is, feeding people is my passion, so I donate to local food banks. And anybody who donates gets a month's access to the community SMP server. So if you're interested in that, feel free to join the Discord, and we will give you all the information that you need. Gravel. Perfect. All right. So I think, yep, I've got an anvil right here. Yeah, Chris. Slightly rude to kill somebody's friends right in front of them. You're like, nope, look over there. I'm just going to murder your friends horribly. And by murder, I mean in the nicest way possible. But... All right, so we need 40 flint, I think. And this is if you did not know, Fortune 3 guarantees 100% flint drops. Like, not that you'll ever need flint for any reason other than this, but that is how you get it if you ever need it. Whereas if you have Silk Touch on a shovel, it will guarantee you will never get flint, which is what I do and why we had to make a new one. So, all right, let's make a couple more just in case, because generally something goes wrong, and I'd rather have extras than not enough. All right, thank you, Michael. I will see you later. Thanks for joining. If you've enjoyed and you're not already subscribed, please feel free to. But if you haven't enjoyed, then I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Quick math. It takes 2 flint, and you need 20 stations. I can do math. Math is hard. Do you need nitro to make emojis? You don't need nitro to make regular emojis, only the animated ones. Which I don't understand why they do that, considering that if it wasn't for the fact that every gamer uses Discord, I would just use Slack, because then you get the emojis for free. Alright. So I don't want to use... Oh, and... I know I got some regular wood somewhere. I don't want to use the wood that is scarce in order, because we'll need more dark wood. But we don't need any of the other stuff, and I have to have some wood here somewhere. If not, I know I have it in the office over there. Wood. Would you like to come forward? Wood. Obviously, it would not. And there's more dark oak. Now that I don't need it, it's everywhere. 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125, times 5 is 625. So, yes, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yes, you're correct. Some math I can do in my head, not everything. All right, fletching tables. We only need 20. So we'll keep the rest. 20. And put that in there. Put the flint in there. So I absolutely will not be able to find it when I need it next. Because otherwise, where would be the fun in that? No worries, Ask. If the bot said stop doing that, then don't worry about it. I do not have my bot set to ban anyone automatically, because I don't want people to feel they're super censored. It's just some of the stuff, there's inevitably somebody wanders into chat that's just looking to cause... Oh, I did these wrong. All right, we need to fix the trapdoors, but that's fine. There's almost inevitably somebody who wanders into chat doing things not nice, and they're just there for trolling and to cause drama, and I don't want to have to deal with any of that, and that's why we have the bots. Until eventually it'll get to the point of where we'll need mods, but that's a problem for another day. Mostly because I don't know how cross-chat modding would work. Okay, so... And, yeah, now... Ah! Yep, note to self. Next time, do this before doing the glass. Right? That's right? Yes. Behind the stations. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy to add in the reaction stuff for Discord. It's your community too, so I'm definitely more than happy to do that. We've had a couple of people that have done the Nitro or done the donations for that, but it hasn't really lasted. I don't know why they're... I don't know how that really makes money, which may be why Discord is being... or why Microsoft is buying Discord, or why they're willing to sell it. Like, that was in the news all day today. Moody, I have a custom-built PC. I bought all the parts and put it together myself because generally you can get more bang for the buck if you do it that way. So what it is it's a MSI mainboard, where it is the 60 or the 470X, the more gaming focused one. I have a 5800 Radeon CPU, 3070 graphics card. It's 32 gigs of RAM. And a couple of different solid state drives, because when you're gaming and recording, it's generally not good to record to the same drive that you're gaming off of. So I will also put the specs in as a command for the bot so that people can see it, because that gets asked a lot. Oh, thank you, Esk. I appreciate that. Yeah. Elf, you've definitely volunteered, and I will definitely take you up on that. You've been here since the very beginning, and folks like you who clearly care about the community, I would appreciate the modding. All right. Let's, I think we're done, so let's toss a villager over and see what happens. From the villager breeder. Okay, so let's see if that works. I don't think I've ever seen anybody come on Facebook, like, since starting this, which is kind of hilarious. Facebook is desperately trying to position themselves as a competitor for Twitch, and nope. What did we do wrong? We did something wrong up there. He should not have been able to escape. And it just seems like there's no engagement whatsoever. That's true, Moody. I do remember you being very early too. I am greatly appreciative to all the folks who have been here since the beginning. It is... Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Do that. And do we have to close this end? Which I think we do, right? No. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm very appreciative of the folks who have been here for a while. Like, it definitely helped. It's little, again, behind the scenes. It's really hard when you're starting off as a content creator, because like you put a lot of work into stuff and then nobody sees it because YouTube's recommendation algorithm does not like new people. It's like, it's not as bad as Twitch. Discoverability on Twitch is horrendous, like straight up horrendous. I don't see how people get started at all now. But yeah, it sucks to put 10 to 15 hours in something and then have like 2 people watch it and you get like 30 minutes of view time. Like, I'm just getting to the point now of where my videos by default in the first day or so get more view time than it takes me to make them, which is really rewarding. Like, it's nice that people enjoy what I'm doing enough to where they watch it. But in the beginning, like, it was definitely hard. And so I'm greatly appreciative to all you folks who are here in the beginning. And I'm appreciative of all the folks who are just joining now too. Like, this community and growing this community is fantastic, and I find it incredibly rewarding. Well, Chris, if you do, let me know what the experience is like. Because the only reason I have the Facebook account is for that. I don't have a personal Facebook account. I'm not a gigantic fan of Facebook as a platform. So I don't do it, but I want to make sure that this is available for people to watch wherever they want to, like, not necessarily what's convenient for me. Perfect. Flechas. Hello. All right. So sticks. We're gonna need lots of sticks. I hear you. As long as you're not a bannerman. Yeah. Die. Okay. It looked like the reflection. It looked like they had a banner. And I'm like, I'm not going through a raid again. We're not doing this again tonight. Alright, so let's go to sleep. And then, well, actually, we can send a whole bunch of villagers. And then we can go to sleep. And, yeah, first try. Alright, cool. So, we did 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, and now we'll go sleep. And that should be enough to check and see. And, oh no, I don't want to sleep. That would be silly, because we need a zombie. So let's actually use the night to get a zombie all up in here. And stone, so that they can just run through here. Tips for beginning a YouTube channel. So what I would say, the best thing you can do, it depends. If you're really looking to go forward and build something that will last the long haul, the best thing I would recommend doing is make a couple of videos and then delete them and start again and make the same videos. Like, I look back at my first couple of videos that I made and I cringe, because like I look back and I've just learned so much since then. If you go back and watch the first video in building bread, like it's terrible. Like, it is straight up terrible. And I'm actually happy for that, because it goes to show how much I've learned as I've gone on. but like my sound quality was bad, my video was bad. I didn't really know how to do OBS that well, and so I would definitely say if you really want to do it, the best thing you can do is just make something, but don't necessarily publish it, or just make it and accept it that you're going to get better. The other things I would say is figure out, it's going to take you a long time to figure out what your voice is. Like if you watch the first couple of episodes that I did, I didn't have a name for the channel. I didn't have my intro and my outros. Like I didn't really know who I wanted to be as a streamer and a content creator and all that other stuff. And it took me quite a few episodes to figure all that out. So just by doing it, you'll learn these things, and it will let you figure out who you want to be and let you find your voice. So I think the most important thing is, if you want to do it, just do it. Like the worst thing you can do is just to not do anything with it. And because the biggest thing that stops people is that fear of just not starting, or the perfect being the enemy of the good, that someday when I know exactly how to do everything, I will start. But you're never going to know. You're never, ever, ever going to be perfect. You're never, ever, ever going to learn everything and figure it all out. The best way to learn is by doing. So the number one and number two things I would say is, number one, just pick something and do it and start. And the number two thing is do some in the beginning just for you and learn from it, and then do it again. An arena area with a hidden village. I'm actually going to build a raid farm. That is in the plan. It's just not in the next couple of episodes, but I definitely want to do that because I need totems. I've definitely died way too many times in this world, and I need totems rather badly. All right, I don't think we have any red wool, so we'll probably have to fly back to the main base and grab some out of the wool farm. I really need to throw a shulker box in my end chest of wool like I do with glass. Like I have this one that has all different colors of glass in, and I use it all the time, but I don't have one for wool. So let's just go and grab like 7 or 8 stacks of wool. Okay. Yeah, Facebook is only popular because of critical mass. Like the only reason that people are on Facebook is because people are on Facebook. Yeah, and so there you hear the seagulls that I was talking about with the ambience mod. And like, it's just a little thing, but it's really nice. And I'll fly a bit over the ocean some more. Maybe we'll hear, I think it does waves and everything too, if you're near the shore. Like, it's not constant, which is nice, because otherwise, like, I like things that are intermittent because it makes you appreciate them more. If it was constant, I'd kind of turn it on. Yeah, there we go. Waves. Yeah, I really like this ambience mod. It is quite nice. All right, so that is enough carpet. And we need red concrete too. While we're here, we'll go to the concrete maker and grab a couple stacks of red concrete. All right. Oh, nope, face. Yeah, this is my concrete maker hidden in the blimp. If you didn't see this episode of the series, basically this is somebody from the Protect server whose name escapes me right now. It's their design, and it's a gorgeous design. It's super efficient and really nice, that you basically just put in the concrete powder and it creates these bricks of concrete, which then this flying machine blows them up. So it's a really nice design. I tried making my own and it was nowhere near as good. So after about the 3rd iteration, when I fully understood how it worked, I then just went and designed theirs. But this blimp I did design. This is all me. I basically wanted something that would make sense with the 1800s vibe that is everything else, that naturally made sense to just be here in the air. So yeah. I have watched every episode of Avatar and every episode of Korra. So yes, I have definitely watched Avatar. Avatar is fantastic in every way, and I will strongly disagree with you if you don't think it is. I actually have, in a previous world, I made effectively an avatar castle. Like, there was an air castle and a fire castle and an earth castle and a water castle, and I also built a void castle. And I plan on recreating that in this world when I start running low on things to do, which will probably be in about 50 episodes. So, because by the time I start getting through everything, I think we're going to be pretty close to 117. And I suspect that's gonna take a lot of my time. Cool. Oh yeah, Avatar is a amazing show. Like it's one of those shows that I put up there with Clone Wars. Like, Clone Wars is also an amazing show, and it completely changed the character of Anakin for me, where he went from being just annoying to the fall and everything made a lot more sense. But those are two of the more recent cartoon shows that I do watch. I do enjoy them. I didn't like Korra as much as Avatar. Like, the lack of really... The thing that made Avatar as a show interesting to me was the struggle that Aang had getting to learn how to be the Avatar. Like, Korra almost felt a bit like a Mary Sue, which is a character that never has to struggle for everything and is just instantly perfect at it all. Like, if you watch the most recent Star Wars movies, Rey is a great example of a Mary Sue. And I really don't like that trope. Characters are more interesting when they're flawed and when they struggle. So, like, just having somebody that's instantly good at everything is not interesting to me. I didn't know they were making a new Avatar. I hadn't heard about that. Oh yeah, there's the, what was it? They were making the HBO series. I take it back. I have heard about this. But the people who were involved with that show, they left, didn't they? Like, there were just so many creative differences, which is never a good sign. And after HBO slaughtered Game of Thrones, they don't have a lot of my faith anymore. Okay. I think that's all we need here, right? I need to pull the glass in one more. So that was... yeah, this should be carpet. And then let's pull this guy over more so that I can glass him in. And put you... yeah. And then I can get rid of this. And you go, yeah. And then concrete. And go out to the next layer. Perfect. Get to the chopper. Yes, exactly. It's so nice when people catch the jokes. Like, the sword is Sting after Lord of the Rings, and I always like to know which one I'm doing, but it's always nice to have some fun in the tool names. And the numbers are how many of them I've had to create, whether I've lost it via deaths or falling into the void or lava or anything like that. So that's what the numbers are. Okay, so how many more do we need? There's no more there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more. But yeah, I am excited to see another Avatar show, especially if they can make it as good as the Last Airbender is. Like, that's just, the character development and everything in that series was fantastic. I'm like I said, big fan. Okay, so, and this is going to be the last row, and then we move up. Yeah, I did. I do that intentionally. All of the zombies have weapons, because what that means is that when they attack the villagers, they either one or two shot them in order to do the conversion. I play on hard, so conversion is 100% of the time, but sometimes they'll have to hit them 5 or 6 times, and because the villagers bounce every time that they're hit, it can screw it up where the observers get out of sync with the string, where they just kind of like partially break it. And it's a big pain. So I've noticed over time that if I give them a weapon where they can one-shot it, it just doesn't happen again. Get to the chopper! No! Yeah, I can't do a Schwarzenegger impression. Alright, 9 more villagers. Oh yeah, Moody, I am appreciative that you call it out. Like, if I had lost my weapon, I would be going, where did I put it? And that would not be good. So thank you for pointing it out. Alright, and we need to wait until the remainder of those grow up, because we are now out of villagers. But that's fine. We can figure out exactly what we want to do to level them up, because I am not sure. I don't remember Fletcher trades. So sticks and gravel. Can buy arrows. Alright, so the ones I can buy arrows is definitely what I'm gonna do. I don't need the arrows, but that's the cheaper way to do it. I don't want to waste gravel. Sticks are easy. If we had a witch farm, that would be perfect. So, alright, so it's arrows, sticks, gravel. No big deal. Alright. What song? What do you want to play? One of the things to keep in mind is the reason that I do some of the music that I do is because both YouTube and Twitch have really cracked down on copyrighted music lately. So I am limited as to what I can play, but if you're like not enjoying this song, I'm happy to fast forward it and play another one or change a different station on Pretzel. I just have it on the ambient station because it's nice and mellow and we're just kind of chilling here. Okay. We needs more stone, which I brought plenty. And we're gonna need more rockets too. And there's another, here we go, new song. I don't even have to do anything about it. Okay. So I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then, yeah, so the torches are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. I gotta get a cough switch so that I don't cough in people's ears and make them all deaf, which is not exactly how you should treat your audience. One of the things, when I bought the new microphone, it has a nice tap on the top to mute, but I just wasn't fast enough there. Okay. So I'm very excited. This being the last row is going to be fun. It's always fun to finish projects, and this one's been going for many, many, many months. Like I said, I think this was like episode 12 or something like that, and we're on 36, so it's been a while. Okay. Yay. And then what I can do is, once I finish the first row here, maybe next episode I'll do the stage and start filling in the walls so that people can actually see the concert hall itself and get an idea of like how big it's going to be. Which I'm excited about that as well. All right, we're gonna pause for a moment and remind everybody that they should stretch and hydrate and do all the good things. Ah, that's just lovely. So Moody, I am playing music. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I am actively playing it. But what, sorry, I didn't see it if you posted, but what song are you looking to hear? bearing in mind again that there's only so many things I can play. Like, I was playing, I don't know if you were here before, but I was playing some stuff by Music Man 1017, who's another Twitch streamer who makes copyright-free music, and YouTube decided, because I played his music, to demonetize me, even though he does not enforce his copyright. So I do definitely have to be careful about what I play on stream. Play Braun for this. I don't know what that is. If you can explain it to me, maybe I can play it. The other thing to keep in mind too is we did activate the music bot on Discord, so you can always play whatever you want by talking to Underhugs now. But yeah, if it's not copyrighted, then I can play it, but it has to specifically be allowed. Like, YouTube is even more strict than Twitch is, which kind of sucks. But all right, 1, 2, and then porch. So knock out every other one of these. Oh, excuse me. It's the only bad thing about it getting nice is that plants are starting to wake up here, so it's getting a little polleny. So from talking for an hour straight, I'm feeling a bit of it in my throat. Born for this. Okay, got it. I don't think I know that one either. Who's that by? Like, that should be correct. Yes, good. Perfect. Now I just need levers, which we did have a bunch of, unless I use them all, which is possible. We went through a ton last stream. I may have to make some, but that's no big deal. Sticks and cobble. We got plenty of both. Yep, still nobody on YouTube. But I am very appreciative of the 5 folks who are deciding to watch, even if you are just lurking. You make it much better, because it is nice to know that someone is listening, even if people choose to just watch and not engage. I am very grateful, and thank you. Alright, so we will just make some sticks out of this. Yeah, if it's not somebody who... The way that copyright works, if you're not familiar, if people automatically get copyright. So all of the videos that I make are automatically copyrighted. And you have to specifically release your copyright claim in order to for it to be able to be playable on stream. And that is just the way that copyright works in the United States. And unfortunately, I have nothing to do with it, so can't do much. Oh, I don't want that down there. But the Discord bot, like I said, is different because it pulls directly from YouTube and plays the actual source of the folks who have the rights to play it. So unfortunately, yeah, if they haven't specifically released the copyright, I can't play it, because otherwise YouTube will yank the whole video, as will Twitch, and you can actually get DMCA strikes against you, which as a content creator is really bad. If you get too many of them, like I think if you get 3 of them, you get kicked off the platform. They are not kind about it in any way, shape, or form. Which is fine. I mean, people deserve to make money from their work, so I can understand why they would want to enforce it. Hi. I'm not ready for you yet. Go away. Yeah, I don't know why, but Twitch was really bad about it all of a sudden. Like I assume the RIAA, the Recording Industry Association of America, decided that they wanted to get really hardcore about it, because like all of a sudden the Twitch was just saying your best bet is to delete all your old videos and not keep anything on our platform, which is effectively the "we give up" sign. And that's not great, and that's one of the reasons why I could have a very long conversation about this. Like, I don't know how much longer Twitch is going to be the platform leader, because they really don't do a lot for streamers. Like, it's pretty difficult, as I was saying before, to get started as a streamer on Twitch. Like, the only reason I have any audience at all on Twitch is because of YouTube, because I already have a YouTube following. So that just makes it really hard whenever you're trying to get started. And that, what are you doing here? How? Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, it's really hard to get started and everything, and it's extra so on Twitch. Like, Twitch is terrible, and you can see there's tons of videos of people going through and talking about how bad the discoverability on Twitch is. So I don't need to go over and say that 20 times over, but I definitely have experienced it firsthand, and I agree, it's extremely difficult. So I have a lot of respect for the folks that manage to make it work. Excuse me. No, I wanted the light box. The light box needs to be put back. Alright, so that gives... Perfect. And hopefully we will also have some more villagers bred, so we can completely finish up the next row. Yeah, it does suck, because I'm used to also listening to, like, some of my favorite music and being able to listen and play that, and now absolutely not being able to, and being told in no uncertain terms that that is not okay. I just wonder if this is going to be something similar to like what the music industry did when Apple started really getting big with iPods and iPhones, if they are shooting themselves in the foot somehow. Which wouldn't surprise me, because the music industry has unfortunately a long history of not doing the right thing. Like, not adjusting to the times, shall we say. I do make tutorial videos. I have some. If you look at the No Charm All Farm series, those are straight up tutorial videos, but I would be more than happy to if people wanted to see them. I made like 3 of the No Charm All Farm, and they don't really do well, to be perfectly frank. I think the most views any of them's ever gotten is maybe 75, whereas I have videos that have thousands, approaching tens of thousands of views. The series videos just do better, and I don't know why. But if there's something specific you want to see, I do like them. Like, I really enjoy going through the whys and how everything works and all that. It's like one of my more favorite things to do. So I would be happy to do it if it is helpful and enough people want them. Okay, I can actually put the concrete away. We don't need any of that anymore. Until the next layer. Okay, so I thought we had more glass. No, I guess not. What did I do with the box down here? But, Moody, is there a specific tutorial video you'd like to see? Like, is there something that I haven't done or I haven't covered appropriately? Like, I do always love to hear ways that I can be better, because if I knew it myself, I'd already be doing it. So hearing from folks, especially people like you who've been around for a while and clearly like the content in general, is super helpful for me. And I'm very appreciative. Okay. We gotta make more glass. They call me Mr. Glass. That's probably not gonna be enough. So I need some bones to bone meal this rose. And then we'll just get more ink off of that, or more dye off of that. This is one thing I do need to do, is I need to make a farm, because I do not have a flower farm yet in order to be able to have all the different dyes and all the different colors. So that is something that I do want to do, and I designed that a long time ago. I just haven't gotten around to it because it's a huge build. The farm is almost 100 blocks in length, because I just wanted to be able to get every single kind of flower and not have to worry about it. And I haven't needed that much dye. Like, actually, maybe that will be a fun farm to build on the community server. Like, I could do an entire dye shop and build that up, and that could be fun. Think about that. That could be really interesting. But yeah, it's a fun build because it is monstrous. And when I turn it on, like, the number of items that comes in is just crazy. Like, I ended up having to build it in such a way that it could support the flood of, I forget how many items it is per second, but it's a lot. Like, it's probably one of my biggest producing farms but it chews through bone meal, unsurprisingly, and a lot of the items are seeds, which just immediately go back into the composter. But it's fun to turn it on and then just see this massive flow of items come through. Okay, so back to our friend, which of course we put in a very easily findable location. And did I put the observers in there too? No, of course not. Why would I do that? Why would I want to be kind to my future self? Future KC? No. Oh, they're already in my inventory. Don't even need to do anything. Okay. So let's make sure. Nope. We're going to learn our lesson. We're going to do the trapdoors first this time, because that was a pain last time. Yes, he can be taught. All right. I like mellow music. This is too mellow. Pretzel, where are you, Pretzel? Next. Yeah, that was too mellow. Okay. And more trapdoors, which is fine. I am definitely excited. It's gonna be so nice to be able to look at this and be like, look, it's more done. You and make it a trapdoors. Perfect. So, and excellent. All right. And you go here. I can't do them the other way because it will not work. So then they will be facing the wrong direction. All right. And torches. And what do we want to put here? Since we just did Fletcher's. Like, maybe this will be Butcher's. I don't know why, but Fletcher's and Butcher's right next to each other feels right to me. And I don't know if we probably have not generated that many more villagers, so it's probably not worth it. Not worth checking. And then I think I just want the one there, right? No, none, because the workstation goes there and the villager goes there. Right. Again, how many rows have I built now? How do I not know this by heart? And through here. So yeah, if anybody has a preference on the next type of villager, but otherwise I'm going to default to a butcher. And that will be some interesting farms, because I don't know how to build, like, a rabbit farm. Because butchers need a lot of the raw, like raw rabbit, raw chicken, and all that jazz. And I know how to build a raw chicken farm, and you can't really build an automated farm for cows. And I don't know if you can for rabbits either. I've never seen anybody do it, and the way that they work, I suspect you can't. The only reason you can for chickens is because they automatically lay eggs. So you can just put them in a hopper and then eject them with a dispenser, and that will create basically infinite chickens, and then you just do it with entity cramming, and that's all good. Okay, cool. So let's go back over here, and we can do the dispenser, or the observers, and the oak. You need to start, yeah. Ugh, I need a new mouse. My mouse wheel is getting too loose to where it doesn't, like, snap to the next thing very well. And that is getting too annoying. Which, this thing is really only about 3 years old, so I'm kind of surprised that it's failed already. Although, I mean, I do use it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. This mouse gets a lot of use. It probably gets, if I had to guess, probably 12 hours a day, almost every day. So that is probably well beyond the use limits. Oh, maybe I can just take it apart. I hate to just throw it away. America is a very just trash it and get a new one society, and I'm not a fan of that. I do like to be able to fix things, but also I'm a tinkerer. I take things apart and I build them, and that just makes me happy. Oh, yeah, I don't have any of that. That's fine. One thing I really wish Minecraft would do in an update is change the inventory. It just feels so dated. Like, it would be nice if I could access more of my inventory from places out in the world, or if I could do like, I don't know, bundles are not going to fix the problem, but something similar to a bundle, or even just being able to take things and put out of shulker boxes and put them into shulker boxes without having to put the shulker box on the ground would be nice. Like, that would save so much time. It feels dated. Like, it feels like a dated concept considering with all the other games that have come out. Okay, good. And we'll be just about ready to trap the zombie. If I put trapdoor, yeah, I can go under it, and they can't. And we'll just load somebody in here. That timing was basically perfect for night. And then I can take these back, because they should not be here anyway. Right, and then I just block them off right here, and yep, good to go. Alright, let's find ourselves a zombie. And we gotta get an axe again, too. Down here. Yep, I think I've got enough. Alright. Come here, zombie friend. I have a job for you. I'm totally not going to lock you up for all eternity, I promise. I'm totally going to lock him up for all eternity. Now, I don't care about you, skeleton. No. You go away. You go away. Zombie friend! Zombie friend! Where are you, zombie friend? No, not creeper. Creepers are not friends. Creepers are food. Creepers are food, not friends. Don't care. You are not helpful. You are definitely not helpful. And I just built a farm, so. Yeah, just finished the cave spider farm, which will be in the next episode. I had to take a week off. We were getting to the point of, I had too many things going out and gone in my life and some health issues. So I ended up having to take a week off from building the episodes. But the good thing is that we have a nice cave spider farm now that I am looking forward to showing everybody. Come on. Come on, zombie friend. You're so slow. Give me plenty of time to drink my tea. sure that sounds wonderful in the microphone, too. It's the ASMR of Hug swallowing. Come on. Zombie friend. Zombie friend. Come on. Come on down. Follow me. You are slow. Slow. Alright. So now we can block you back in. Right? Yeah. And yeah. And all is well. Perfect. So let's close off the other side so that he can't get away. Gonna have to figure out what I want to do for this area. Because I don't quite like how short this is, and I might want to extend the walls all the way over. The original design basically called for the walls to be about here, but I kind of want more. Like, the thought is that this is the aisles that people walk through to get to their seats. And yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Close you in. And excellent. So I don't want to switch over to day yet because I don't think it's fully safe. Or is it? No, he's totally enclosed. Alright, so pistons. And parkour practice. Pistons and parkour. And fail. That's fine, we can just do this. And that will be fun too. Not that, though. Yeah, I definitely throw that layer. I think he's okay, but I don't want to take the chance. Oh, okay. Maybe we're gonna take the chance anyway. So this is getting annoying. Well, that was weird. The elytra engaged, like when I was jumping up, which rarely happens. Got some weird computer stuttering going on. I hope this is not showing on stream. I don't know what it is. Like, looking, my CPU is good, memory is good. I guess Minecraft is just being uncooperative, which it does occasionally do. It's the joys of Java. Java is not the most efficient language, especially not for a game. But you can always tell when it starts to get stuttery for me because I start missing those jumps. Okay. And I tossed out all my emeralds, but I need like 24 anyway. So, who's getting hit? I heard somebody getting punched. Oh, you're... Alright, fine. You know what? We're going today. You're punching my villagers, we're going today. I think you're safe, right? Double check. Yeah, you're safe. You're completely in shadow. And get out of my bed. And stretch. 1, 2, 3, and stretch. Yep, and the the Facebook number has not gone off to zero the entire night. So, I don't know. Maybe discoverability is just not good on Facebook, or people just don't bother to watch on Facebook. Either of those is a totally possible answer. But whatever, doesn't matter. Again, I am appreciative for those of you who are lurking. You continue to motivate me to talk, knowing I'm not talking to just myself. What was I doing? Terracotta. Red terracotta. Preferably before they refresh their trades so that I can get another one in. Great, red. Okay. Red. Ah, and then drop the emeralds. That is not what I wanted to do. We don't need the rotten flesh. You can have that. Alright. So, again, hopefully we didn't cook Zombie Friend, which we did not. Perfect. You can go there, and we'll just drop down this. And the reason this has to be back here is the observer activates the block, which then we can put a dot of redstone, which will then power the piston through the air. That's why this has to be here. It doesn't have to be terracotta. It could be any solid block, but I designed this to be very red because it is designed after an actual place. And looking of the pictures, it's a very, very red theater. So, and we work with the colors we have. And red again. Yay! It's always funny seeing the different streams. Like, last stream was extremely chatty the whole way, which was very interesting. And this one definitely is not. So it's interesting seeing the different characteristics, especially as somebody who kind of by default is here every single time and kind of has to be. There's no stream. My stream doesn't happen if I'm not here. So it's, I don't know, it's just interesting to see the different characteristics of the streams themselves. And I still don't see how the people who have thousands of people in the chat goes nuts. I don't see how they can do that. Like, sometimes it's hard when we've had 15 or 20 people in between all the chats. It gets very difficult to keep up with it all sometimes. All right, butchers. Butchers are smokers, right? Yes, smokers. And let's run up and see. We should have at least 4 or 5 villagers so we can send them down. Yeah. Not that many, but enough. 4, 5. So we need 4 more to finish that row. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so what do smokers take to make? Furnace and wow, that's expensive. I'm surprised. Alright, so furnace is just cobble, and logs we can do, but that's a really expensive workstation. Okay, so where did we leave? Alright, so it's 8 per, so we need 3 stacks. 3 stacks of cobble will make all the furnaces we could ever need. Yeah, I don't mind making extras. We have infinite cobblestone. And wood, logs. I don't know how many logs I actually have. Do I have logs on there? No. That we might, yeah, I think we need to run to the tree farm, because if it's 4 per, that's 80, so it's a stack and a half. So yeah, let's go back to the tree farm. We can just grab it there really fast, because I think anyone will do it. If I will be very surprised if it has to be an overworld log, but I don't know for certain or not. We'll find out together at the tree farm. So, yeah, that's what I thought. Perfect. Ooh, and wow, I can see my frame rates like jumping up now that I'm not out there. The villagers definitely do a number on the computer. Even though this is a pretty beefy computer, they definitely hit it pretty hard. Okay, smokers. And put the rest back, and we're good. Where exactly am I going? Over here. Oh boy. Stretch. I definitely need to get a new chair too. I think I'll ask that in Discord. Like, my chair is not super comfortable, and I'm in it a lot because this is the same chair that I use for work and that I use for streaming and gaming and all that other jazz. So it would be nice to have a chair that is super comfortable. One of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten in my life is never cheap out on anything that gets between you and the ground. Meaning like shoes or a mattress or car tires or anything like that. And I have found it is very, very true. So we'll have to figure out what to do. What to do. Alright, so stairs, glass. We don't need those. We don't need those either, right? Yeah, we already put all those in. So I'm definitely going to need more stairs. I'm definitely going to need more glass. Do we have enough? Yeah, we've got enough glass. We don't have enough stairs because it'll take 40-ish. So, but I think we've got the bricks. If not, that's a quick trip because I know I've got a bunch in the storage system. Again, the advantage of having an enormous multi-item storage system is that almost anything I need will be in there. Oh, we could just make them here. We don't even need to go back. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I say this every time, but it's so good, I'm going to keep repeating it. Always use a stone cutter whenever you make stairs. Otherwise, you waste so much material. Okay. Excellent. Why does that look wrong? Because it is. That would explain it. It looks wrong because it is wrong. You don't need to be there. Right? Much better. Much better. And stairs. My favorite. Everyone knows how much I love... Really? How much I love placing stairs. I figured out in World Edit how to orient stairs properly, and that has definitely been wonderful in my creative builds now. Like, for anybody who doesn't know, the way I do my workflow is I'll generally build my farms in creative and then use Lightmatica in order to reproduce them in survival once I get them working properly. And I figured out using World Edit, which is one of the tools that allows you to make like huge changes. Like if this was in World Edit, I could just say everything that is a brick stair is now a blackstone stair or something like that, and it would change all of them in the entire area. So it lets you rapidly play with different materials and understand the looks of everything as you're designing it. So it's super useful. Yeah, figuring out how to do that really made my day, because placing stairs is terrible. It's only slightly better than dealing with villagers, which are the worst. Straight up the worst. The worst thing in Minecraft, bar none. And I am still super impressed. I need to make more friends with people who stream full time and figure out what tricks they use in order to be able to talk for like 6 hours straight. Because we're coming up on 2 hours and I'm already feeling it. So I don't understand how people can do this 5 days a week and just be talking the entire time. It is a skill I do not yet have. So envy and appreciation. Oh, you can really hear the different footsteps on the glass. Like, it's coming through really clear, at least on my side. I might have the game audio up a lot higher than you can hear it, though. Again, it's hard to tell. But it sounds completely different. Like, there's almost a hollowness to it. I can probably turn it up. Give me a second. That should do it. Yeah, like that sounds really cool. I like that a lot. And almost done. Just as the sun's going down. There's something appropriate about that. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy. It's always nice when you have projects that have been going for a really long time and projects that are very large to approach done with them. At least for me. Like, There's something to be said about completing and just being like, I am finally done. Okay. So we need about a stack of slabs. Slabbies. And string. Where did I put the slabs? One of these days I'm going to be kind to myself, and I'm going to like just specifically know where I put things and put them in a place that makes sense. But today is not that day. That was weird. I heard a weird sound, but I don't know where it came from. There we go. Slabbies. And then I can make more slabbies, and that will be plenty. Okay. We are almost done. This feels wonderful. And we should grab a zombie while we're here, and it is night. Oh, no, we already did. Durr. Silly hugs. Forgot we already did that. Yeah, that's another thing this mod does, is better wind noises for when you're on the elytra, which also rocks. I never felt the noise when you're traveling with an elytra, especially when you're going like straight down. Made sense. It didn't sound like you were going fast enough. So that is also quite cool. I was wondering if maybe I could record like part of the episode after this, but my voice is not going to be cooperating. Like, hopefully there. Hugs, yes, Impish, I can see the chat. Were people talking and I wasn't able to see it before? If that is the case, I apologize. That would explain why it's so quiet. And we will swap you. Oh, weird. Okay, very strange then. I apologize for that. That would explain why it was so quiet, but I do see it now. I wonder what changed. YouTube chats. Okay, hold on a second. Let me reload. I'm sorry, YouTube chat. I'm a bad streamer. It hasn't shown up on anything. That's just weird. Yeah, something is definitely broken. Let me load up so I can see. Bad streamer. Bad hugs. Okay. Oh, yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have not been able to see this chat. Sorry. Okay, so now I have it open in a different window, so now hopefully I will be able to. That explains quite a bit. I was wondering why it went from super chatty to super quiet, and yeah, sorry. TS, hello! Speaking of people who have been around for quite a while, missed it by that much. And place you there, and place you there, and I think we're done. So yeah, I don't know why that happened. Normally this is pretty good, and it shows the chats, and it's still showing Twitch, which is why I'm able to see. But yeah, that's really strange. I'll have to troubleshoot that after the stream. Oh, jeez. I cannot make that landing. That's like 4 times. There we go. And I think that's it. I think we are officially done. Exciting. Let's fire a couple more villagers, like at least get them started and make sure it works. We still have to go back and do the Fletchers because they're not full yet. I wonder if YouTube chat is having problems because I'm not seeing anything. Like when I first joined, I saw a bunch of updates, but now even on YouTube, I'm not seeing updates. So, like, hello YouTube chat, please say something. Okay, I see it on... Okay, so it's coming through my Streamlabs. It's not coming in my chat itself. And I'm not seeing anybody else saying anything, even though there's clearly people in chat. Huh. Okay. All right, so thanks, Chris. Weird. Yeah, something's got to be broken. I got to figure out how I can know when that is happening. Like, one of the things I really need to figure out how to do is, I need to find a way... No, okay, too many mobs. Yep, alright, you don't have a banner, so I will happily kill you. I don't care about zombie invasions. Yep, alright, time to go. Time to go and sleep. But, yeah, so one of the things that I want to try and figure out is if I can have an overlay on the screen that, like, sits on top of Minecraft or something, because it can be challenging to be able to find, to be able to watch chat. Like, right now I have 2 monitors, so I'll go over and watch, like, look up at one of the monitors every now and then. But that can be difficult, and I'd rather have a better way of interacting with chat, so... I'll have to look it up. This has got to be a solved problem. I mean, I cannot be the first person who has a problem following multiple screens. Oh, just die. Jeez, all the mobs. Okay. Alright. Yeah, just die. Just die. Go away, please. Go away, please. What did I pick up? Yeah, I don't need zombie flesh. Alright, thank you folks in YouTube chat. But, yeah, I would love something that would just be a, like, I play Minecraft on full screen because you get a better frame rate. And, oh, I didn't, yeah, okay. This would help. Yeah, if I actually opened up the stairs. Perfect. But yeah, as the engagement and the community size is increasing, we get bigger folks. It definitely becomes more of a challenge to look back and forth. So either I need to get better, which is also acceptable, or I need to find a better technical solution, which I would prefer. Describes your girlfriend? Ask what name? Like mine or somebody else's? We need a bit more stone to just finish up. Like, one more stack would be lovely. No, where did I put it all? But yeah, okay. We have and this is what I mean, like, we've got pork chops and rabbit and everything, and those are the traits, and I think beef and mutton is another one. And I could probably convert the farm that we have in the nether for the hoglins to produce raw pork chops, but I don't have farms that do anything else at scale. Oh, the sea lanterns that are down here, this is just enough to make it spawn proof. You need a light level of 7 or above, And each one of these, like if I open the debug, you can see over here the light level, which is 15. Each one of these blocks does 15 light. And so as we get over here, you see the block and it starts going down to where our, no, 12, I guess, 12 and then 11, 10, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth. So these are spaced out enough to where no mobs can spawn anywhere where these lanterns are. Before I did this, and as I started lighting up the caves, I started getting mobs like crazy. Because again, I've gone through and I've lit up a lot of the caves underneath this, so the only place that mobs can actually spawn now is on the surface. And because of that, we get all of them, because the game wants to fill the mob cap rather desperately. Okay. So that's what the sea lanterns are for. They're not designed to light up the entire area, they're just designed so that it will be easier for me to build while I'm here. Okay, and we'll go 2 back just to have like kind of a place for walking while we go around here. And then the bottom floor will basically be complete with the exception of the walls and such. Exciting. So Esk, I'm guessing there's a story there. Do you want to share? Like, I don't actually think I've told this, like the where my name comes from. I've been Hugs on very, very many platforms. It actually goes back to my World of Warcraft days. And the over part of Overhugs came from Overwatch. So that's where Overhugs came. And I liked it and I stuck with it. And that's why it is where it is today. It also is something that was not common. Like when I was searching around, Overhugs, I was able to get overhugs.com as a domain. So it was nice to just be able to grab it and have a place, which is why I can do the discord.overhugs.com landing page, rather than having to memorize a Discord link. Leave me alone. My armor, you don't even hurt. You don't even put a dent in my armor. Just go away. That might be something that would be nice for the inevitable, what item would you add to Minecraft that people ask me a lot? Maybe something that makes a certain type of monster run away from you in fear. Like, I think all mobs would probably be too powerful, but if it's just like I can make one type run away, that could be nice. She hugs a lot. Yes. That sounds wonderful. Having a significant other that is like, ew, I don't want to touch you. That does not sound fun. So I am glad that you have an affectionate relationship. There's a cliff there. We fell. And awesome. So now we just need to find the concrete and the floors are done. This is super exciting. Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. Insomnia sucks. That happened to me the other week. I just could not sleep. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep for hours. It sucks. Like, ultimately, it just seems like the smart thing is just walk away, just get up and just admit that that the insomnia is winning and walk away for a little while. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, we have a complete floor. And now all we have to do is load in villagers. You were here when the first floor was completed. Check that out. I'll check it out from the top of the T sign. Yeah, that is not bad. And then the second row will start at the back and go probably, well, do I want to start at the back? I'll have to count out how many rows there are left since we consolidated it with the armor smith and the weaponsmiths from the original design. but I definitely want it to be kind of a mezzanine. So maybe it'll start at the back, maybe I'll start at the front, or maybe I'll start in the middle. That might be a good compromise. Although mezzanines generally are in the back of the theater. So I don't know. I'll play with it in creative and I'll see what looks the nicest. And I definitely think for the next episode, we're going to build the theater, the actual stage up here, and start building out the walls so that we have a full footprint. But I am super excited about this. Yeah, this has taken a while. I definitely took a break because once I got past clerics, there weren't that many different types I needed. Now we're definitely doing it for completionism, but it is nice to have a major project and hit a significant milestone. So I am happy with that. Yeah, Esk, you're in Ireland, right? So it's got to be very late for you. These guys are just not growing up fast. I know it's only 2 per day, but it feels super slow. But if you do have to take off, I am appreciative of you being here, so thank you for being here for the stream. One thing I definitely am looking forward to of walling this off is no more pillagers. Like, they will not come anymore at all. You don't have a banner, right? Oh, there's 2 of you. Yeah, no more raids. Definitely, after the last time, do not like. All right, see ya. Have a good night, Esk. We are at the 2-hour mark for the stream anyway, so. All right, so let's figure out what we're gonna do for the Fletchers. Like, twigs are easy. And buying arrows is easy. So I suppose we could do that. Let's clear out the inventory. Take one of these empty shulkers. And just put all the junk in there. Can't put a shulker in a shulker. That is an infinite pocket dimension. And that goes in the redstone box, so I definitely, and so do you. And, alright. Oh, I left my redstone box right here. So, excellent. You go in there. You come with me. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to build some farms, even with curing. Like, it's gonna take so much of the meats in order to get through here and get these guys up to diamond. The raid the other day lasted, we ended up leaving. Like, so with the stream, basically what happened was the raid just, I couldn't find the pillagers. They ended up being in a cave about 20 blocks down by the time I finally found them and killed the ones that caused the other raid to spawn. So we went and ended up building a cave spider spawner instead. It was not fun, and I did not like it. Okay, chat looks like it's fixed again. So I guess that was maybe a YouTube thing. Because now it's coming back in. Alright, okay. I don't remember what Fletchers do all the way, so why don't we grab some emeralds and let's get this guy all the way up to full. Let's sleep first. Sleep. Get out of my bed! Oh, that makes me so happy. Check that out. The whole thing nice and complete on the map. And yeah, that's true. Potion tipped arrows. You're absolutely right. Like, I'm used to getting them from the skeletons in the cold biomes. I forget what they're called. They're a unique mob. And they give you the arrows of slowness, but that's the only ones I'm used to using, except for the ones that you get from bartering. How did you get converted? Oh, there's a baby. Come here, baby. That explains how you got converted. How did a baby get up? Yeah, okay. Let's take out this so that the babies can't climb up anymore. But this is why I like playing with sound, because I knew immediately there was a zombie villager here. Alright, so... somebody with arrows. Alright, so let's see how many we need to buy. Not that many. Alright, next tier is bows, so that's fine. Alright, you know what? Let's cure. Let's just cure a bunch of these. I'm probably going to lose that one anyway, because we're going to be going too far away. But just grab a bunch of potions from our infinite potion maker. Which, now that we have... I need to build a mushroom... Ooh! I don't want to be in here. I need to build a mushroom farm, because we don't have any... Hello? Glide out, please. Fine. Because in order to make the potions of weakness, we need the fermented spider eye. And if we want to make potions of invisibility, we need those too. And I do not have a good mushroom farm yet. Alright, good luck, Dylan, if you're not gone already. I hope you have a good night and can sleep. Okay. Yeah. So for the people who were asking before why the axe, because like as you can see, as he comes and hits the villagers, he two-shots them, and eventually I could replace this with an axe with sharpness 5, and that would just immediately, so they would only be one shot. So that's why. And then and I think I've got golden apples, although I'm probably gonna have to make more. Yeah, I'm down to a last half stack. Boom, boom, boom. That's weird. Okay. Weird that he's not even attacking the other one, so we'll have 2 villagers in there, I guess. What happened there? Like... does it... That's really weird. Okay. Now it's working. That's what I mean by it getting desynced. That's exactly what happened before, and why I gave them the axe, so that they wouldn't be hitting it so many times. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But yeah, so they got desynced like that, and that would screw up the stairs, and then I'd have to go in and figure out ways to be able to remove the string and fix it, and it was just a pain. We didn't prime all these levers yet, so no wonder they're not going down. Yeah, the first time you have to prime them by flipping them back and forth. If you don't do that, then you get what happened here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. This is also why I've started putting iron bars down at the bottom, because it does cause them to convert much faster. And I know how absolutely fascinating it is to sit here and watch zombie villagers get converted on stream. But as dull as it is to watch it happen like once, I generally have to do it about 5 times for each one of them. So even if you only save 30 seconds per conversion, when you have to go through a loop of 5 times for each one, it adds up. One thing you'll hear me say a lot is everything counts in large amounts. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 for you. 2, 3, 4. I just love that sound effect. Like, it's so satisfying. Like, it just makes me feel like I'm some kind of wizard or something. Like, I cure you. Let's So let's check the riches box. Nope, I don't have any iron in it. I keep using it all. I need to put more than one stack of blocks in because I keep going through all the blocks super fast. I should still have some bars in here somewhere, though. Unless I used them all. Ah, iron blocks. Here we go. So let's make some bars. And go down here and put them in place where they should be. So, if you haven't been here when I explained this before, the way the game works is it will check in a 9x9x5 area for either iron bars or a bed. And it will take up to 14 bars or 7 beds because it counts the top and the bottom of the bed as 2 independent entities. And every time that it detects one of those, it increases the random tick chance of the zombie curing to work. So basically the way that this boils down is I think it's a between 5 and 7% chance of increasing the curing speed if you just do this right next to it. So if, much like this setup, if you're going to be curing a large amount of zombie villagers, it totally is worth it. Especially given that at this point of time in your world, you probably have an infinite iron farm, and you see one of these folks is cured already, where none of the other ones would. So how much does that? So that didn't reduce the trade at all? That's really strange. I'm surprised that didn't do this at all. That's weird. That's very strange. But we can buy some arrows and see what happens. So let's re-block. Toss out all this because we literally only need one of you. And all the rest are just filling up my inventory for no good reason. Alright, so next tier. What are you doing? Alright, we're down to 1 for the bow, which is great. And this will be great for building dispensers, because bows are always the problem of going from droppers to dispensers. So that is one good reason to have Fletchers, and that makes me happy. Alright, so let's buy an inventory full of bows. And then I can, we'll just save them. We'll save them for now. I'm not going to go through and start building dispensers on stream, because that's not fun and we don't need it for a project. Okay. I'll just get this one all the way up to diamond, because I honestly don't remember. And then I might call it a stream. String trade? That could be interesting. We do have a lot of string. And of course I threw emeralds to their death. Feathers, an actual enchanted bow. We do have tons of feathers. Like, that's just something that I never can use. That's a pretty bad enchant, though. Power 1. So this is going to let me... I really just want to get them to expert. I don't know why I'm keeping these. These are garbage. There's no point in keeping crossbows. Although we don't have the piercing achievement, so that is something we could do, is take a crossbow, really enchant it, and then prep, so that we can do... I think you have to shoot through 3 mobs? Which one is it? Advancements. And that... Is it under here? Which one is it? I forget where it goes. Or is that one of the hidden? I think that might be one of the hidden. Every type of hostile mob. I haven't done that? Oh, weird. Yeah, right here. Two phantoms with 1 piercing arrow. Pillager tastes their medicine. And then there's another hidden one over here, which is like pierce through 5 mobs or something like that and kill them with 1 shot. Alright, bye, Chris. I hope you have a good night. Thanks again for being here. I guess we're just gonna have to wait, because everything is locked. Yeah, but you can see the difference. Okay, can I hit this guy without taking out that one? Bounding boxes. Bounding boxes would help. Yes. Now, did you drop a head is the question. No. No head? Yeah, I guess not. Oh, well. We'll find another way to get the head. Because I think that's going to be how we keep track of all this. Alright, good night, Brody. Thank you again for being here. Yeah, it's definitely getting late. It's getting late for me, too. So I think I'm going to call it a night myself soon. When everybody starts dropping off, that is my sign. Right, I do want to get this one, so let's go to bed and reset the trades. And at least get this one Fletcher to Diamond. Oh, and stretch. Take the time, make sure you take care of yourself. Stretch, hydrate, do all the good things. That's good tea. Some high quality H2O. I haven't seen that movie in ages. That movie is hilarious. Waterboy. Okay. So you should be resetting very quickly. 6. Yeah, so I guess I should get these guys down so they're basically like single digit sticks would definitely work better. But come on, reset. You don't need that much more. Yep, and still nobody on Facebook. Nobody the entire night. While we're waiting, let's do the right thing with all of this. I do want to figure out a way to actually put the crafting tables into the design. Like, I'm sure I can make a decoration or something for them. That shouldn't be that hard. Come on. Come on! Any second now. And now. Come on, you're not listening to me. Thank you. Okay. So, there we go. Expert. Yep, arrow of slowness. Alright, so the final tier, it's a crossbow and the arrow. So that's kind of cool. It's nice to have those at least. So we have a way of doing it, and it's only one emerald too. Alright, so no, I lied. Let's do one more and see how it goes. Let's see what we can get them down to. Stop looking at me and zombify them. Perfect. Okay. So let's de-zombify these folks and see exactly what their trades are and how cheap we can get them. We can probably get them down to 1. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, and then we're definitely gonna have to make a trip to the gold farm because I'm pretty sure. Do I have how much gold? No, I don't have any gold in my riches box either. Gotta fill that up too. Gold and iron. That's fine. Nice thing about having a very productive gold farm is it is extremely easy to get gold. And then definitely gonna call it a night. I'm feeling it. We've been live for almost 2.5 hours, and it looks like almost everybody has dropped off Twitch. So I don't know if it's even gonna be worth it to. Well, yeah, we'll host. We'll raid somebody. It's nice. I'm sure somebody would appreciate the even the 2 viewers that are on Twitch right now. And thank you, 2 viewers, for hanging out. we can send... Oh, nope, don't want to do that. If I was about to go and get more villagers to send them over, and then I realized that that is more than 20 blocks away. So if we did that, that would be bad. I will get an actual detector rail out of the redstone box. I don't need any of this. Let's just not. Alright, maybe I actually will make the dispensers while we're sitting here, because it is at least something to do. Yep, super duper streamer entertainment. Cobbly. So, some of you, and then we need redstone. Which is in the redstone box, as it should be. And just make a bunch of droppers, and then... Did I pick it up? Yeah, definitely going to be time to end soon. And always take your good bow and put your bow away before doing this, as I've learned many times, because if you don't, then you'll lose your good bow. Which is not a huge deal right now. Like, we could pretty easily recreate it. But if you don't have all the enchanters, definitely don't do that. Alright. So, dropper. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. That's right. That was a data pack. I forgot I did that. Fine. Be difficult. But I think we can do... Oh, and it's the redstone is the problem. Yep. It's getting too late. My brain is going bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the brains are gone. Alright, yeah. Dispenser. Alright. Oh wow, that's a lot of cobble. I forgot how much cobble it takes to make dispensers. But whatever, that's fine. And just do that. And wait a minute, why? Wait, what? It was just... Alright, I don't know. Don't know. Okay, I guess once you do it once, it will work. But you have to kind of force it the first time. Well, this will be good at least. We won't have to do this for a while, which definitely makes me happy. I think what is what's happening is we keep making droppers because it makes them all, which is fine. We'll need them eventually. Alright, what song is this? This sounds like Enigma. Nope, Root Abstraction. Interesting. This is very much an Enigma style beat. Okay. I like this, I'll have to remember this. Alright, and you should be cured now, right? Yeah. And we can get our emeralds back because you picked up the whole stack. Thank you, Fletcher. Alright, so all of these are pretty much down to 1. Yeah. And that one, I guess, never gets cheaper. Alright, good to know. And we're never going to do that trade because I'm not gathering up that much flint. And flint is not farmable, so... Okay, cool, good to know. And that's still a lot of sticks, so we're probably going to have to cure them quite a few times. Yeah, because that doesn't get very far. But that does... Alright, yeah, this is going to be great for when we need to farm up a whole bunch of dispensers. Which I definitely could have used for the mob farm, so I'll remember that next time. Especially earlier in the game, when string is a little harder to get. Right, Yeah, now I'm just curious. Now I just want to know what you're going to give me for arrows. Keep doing that. Okay. Can I get these? Can I get these without getting death by zombie? Nope. That's fine. That's fine. We have infinite emeralds. We can just get them from somewhere else. Like right here, where we have a full stack of blocks. I think we'll be okay. Hey, Barry. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I like Barry Minecraft. Like that you're directly just saying, this is what I do. We are just training up some Fletchers. We finished the first floor of our villager trading hall today, which is very exciting because this has been a large project. So I'm very happy that it got done. And oh, we're just like one short. I can't buy anything. Like that one little bit of expert. That's fine. We'll just go to bed and reset their trades. But let me fly up here so you can see. This is the first floor of the trading hall, which there's going to be a second floor in order to have 20 of every type. Okay, so yeah, sleep, do that last trade, see what they give for arrows, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Because I am tired. It is almost 10:30 my time. Let's knock this down while we're here so we don't have a random piece of wood there not looking right. Alright, so let's go over here to the breeder. And yay, we've got more villagers. Oh, just missed it. I should enlarge that platform a little bit. First try. 4, I think. Yeah, I'll have to AFK here for a little bit so that we can get enough villagers to fully populate that, since I need like 25, I think. Where'd you go? Over here. Yeah, I just reset your trades. I literally need all of one. It'll be interesting to have all these arrows, although I so prefer an infinity bow. I don't think that we are gonna really worry about it, but it'll be nice to have them for specific occasions. Arrow of Harming or something might be really fun to take on the Ender Dragon with and see how fast you can kill it. Yeah, there's got to be a way. Like one of the things I definitely want to be able to do is have chat somewhere where I can see it easily without looking at a totally different screen. So I've got to be able to figure that out. And thank you for resetting. And that should be all we need, right? Yes. Turtle Master. Slowness and resistance. I don't think that's something we want to give to anybody else. Although this will work really well now that I think about it for how did we get here? The achievement of getting everything. Like just getting shot by all those arrows would probably work really well. Although I wonder how much damage they do. Like that's a good question. Let's get one of these and shoot ourselves with the arrow of the Turtle Master. No, I actually need 5 arrows. So I actually have to come over here and buy some arrows in order to do this. Oh, you have them too. So, so I think the way it works is if they are in an inventory slot, it will choose to use them. But I could always drop the regular arrows. So let's see. Yeah, that's the arrow. So catch the arrow. Catch it with my face. Nope. I'm gonna catch the air with my face. There we go. So having a flame bow, it definitely is not good. But I think from a dispenser, the dispenser won't have any special abilities either, so I think it's pretty... It shouldn't do a ton of damage, right? Yeah, that does 1 heart, and this bow is pretty much perfect. So power, punch, flame... Yeah, so that should work. That'll be an interesting test. And now that we have a metric ton of dispensers... No, I lied. I'm not going to be able to stop without doing the bars on the bottom here. Otherwise, it's going to drive me crazy. So let's just put the bars down here. I think we need a couple more. That should be enough. And then we can call this DUN done. And yeah, I'm definitely, this is celebration time. Like, having 1 floor done just makes me so happy. Why am I hearing a spider? I'll have to go through and find out all the spots where mobs can spawn here, because there's definitely still a couple of spots that aren't perfectly lit up. And the last thing I want is for something to come in and kill all the villagers that I've spent all this time leveling up. Especially given the spiders can just kind of go right up, which is not good. Like, now that there's nothing here, none of the zombies can, because I know this whole area is spawn-proof. But not everything is. Oh, that makes me so happy. You have no idea. This has been a huge project. Yeah, just go until we run out of bars. And then it will be calling it a night. Yeah, as our viewership is definitely diminished too. Like, this late is definitely a different audience from what my other following is. That's weird. I would wonder... Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're out. We're out of bars. That's gonna be it. We're gonna call it a night. But done! Look! Look, it's done! Now we just had to build up the back wall. Oh, so happy. Alright. Okay, and that is going to be a night. So thank you everybody who has been watching this live, and if anybody made it this far in watching the VOD, tell me, because I am very curious how much people watch the VODs. It doesn't seem like it's that long, but I would be very interested if you made it here. Like, maybe there'll be a surprise in it for you if you tell me the secret word, which is balloon. The secret word is balloon. If you say balloon in a comment, something good will happen. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have the most wonderful of days, and I'll see you soon. Let's find somebody to raid. Who is online? Yeah, let's raid somebody. Zelda. Let's raid Zelda. Short Zelda 22. Yep. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.